guys, and welcome to Odds on Ligue and Matchday 13th, and we have Alain Valnegri, of course, with us to analyze this matchday. Alain, you were so accurate last weekend. A lot of greens, a lot of right choices. How are you?
Yeah, hello, Edu. Yes. But I was lucky. It's not. It will be not the same every week. I try to be like that, but it's difficult to have that results. But we will be try together, Edu.
Exactly, 7 out of 10 actually were right. So let's try this match day. Guys, remember, leave a comment below, comment this video with us or ask any question to Alain Valnegri since this video is live. And don't forget, support us, click on the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click on the bell to get notifications. So let's start with this match day. Remember that there is Champions League European games this week, and the following one we have international break, and we saw so many surprises before the October international break. So be careful. Let's start with the games we have on Friday. Here we have Lens 3. Lens super favorite, of course, for this game. They are fourth in the standings. They were defeated by Olympique Lyon, but when they play at home, Alain, they are very strong this season at the Stade Bollaert-Delaye. Only lost one game against Montpellier, and that game was quite weird because they played without spectators. So I guess we should expect a victory against Troyes, although they are in good form. They've been ejected themselves from the relegation places. They are now 4 points over the relegation zone.
But from Lens, I expect a reaction because we saw in the two last away game. Lands under the expectative to lose in Montpellier in Lyon, and is the opposite about the beginning of the season. At the beginning of the season, they won away, and they have a lot of difficulty to win at home. And now they start to win at home, but they don't win away. For that game, Troyes have a lot of absent player, injured player. It's true, Troyes found a balance, 3 games without losing, but playing in Lens is always really hard. Both teams scored a lot of goals in the last game, and I saw an over 2.5. The odds are really interesting. 2.75 for that Lens 3.
A lot of goals here. Then Lens, they are fourth in the standings. The first game, let's jump to the games we have on Saturday. Only 2 games. The first one, Lille, Angers. We stay in the north of France, and I'm surprised to see good odds actually here for Lille, 1.88. Finally, it looks like we are seeing a good Lille this season because they were able to beat Sevilla in the Champions League in the Sánchez-Pizjuán. Never easy, and they also had a very good performance against PSG. They misfire a lot. Probably they deserve to get some points out of the Parc des Princes. And Angers, even if they have 2 points more than Lille in the standings, they are going down and down. They lost against Nice. Only 1 victory in the last 8. That's why I kind of, even if Lille, they are not very reliable this season, Alain, but they should win this one.
Yes, I was really surprised yesterday to watch Lille winning in Sevilla. From the Paris Saint-Germain game, the last Friday and yesterday, maybe the season began in Paris for Lille because 2 very good game for the especially for the defensive balance. We meet again the team who win the Ligue 1 the last season. Now playing against Angers is difficult because Angers is a very good team away. They lose only against Paris Saint-Germain. In another game, they never lose away. Maybe they feel a little more free than play at home for the problem. The institution problem, they have. Maybe at home they suffer a little that type of pressure. For that game, I will be try the surprise because the double opportunity X2 is interesting. It's possible. Lille played yesterday. They lose something in the physical and the psychological way, and I saw Angers go to take a positive results. Odds 2.02 for the X2.
Double chance for Angers. Let's see if you see also surprise in the next one. Bordeaux, PSG, because their only defeat this season of PSG was before the international break in October against Rennes. In the last two away games in this Ligue 1, they were not able to win, also counting the game at Marseille. They are playing in Leipzig, a difficult game in the Champions League. But of course, Bordeaux, even if they beat Reims 3-2 the previous weekend, they are not good this season. 5 winless games before that victory, so it's not good or never to put our money in Petrovic, man. You see PSG winning here?
Historically, PSG suffer in Bordeaux. We can check the last results. They win 4 games, only 1-0. Because is historically Paris, when they're traveling in the west part of France, southwest part of France, they have a lot of difficulties. Will be meet a team who's found positivity. The game against Reims is, for me, the game of the inflection about Girondins de Bordeaux. They found a striker, because we saw in the last game the old striker from Johnny Briand scored two goals, and they missed that. Bordeaux, from the beginning of the season, they missed a striker. They missed a play in the area, opposite area. I saw a surprise, and we will be try that, because for that game PSG play tonight. PSG have a lot of player not in his best level, and Bordeaux will be make some problem to Paris Saint-Germain, in my opinion. And the odds are so interesting. We will be try that the double opportunity 1x odds 3.60.
Another surprise then for you. Lekan is very happy with you, Alain, because you were very good in the previous week. Also with that good choice with Brest. Monaco, a lot of surprises always in this Ligue 1, because no team is reliable, of course, apart from PSG. But you see travel in Bordeaux. The next game on Sunday afternoon, 1 p.m. is the kickoff. Olympique Marseille, Metz here. St. Pauli's men, of course, super favorites. Perhaps we have to check the Asian handicap market for Marseille if we want to find good odds, especially because they are playing against Metz. They are the second worst team in this league, and the team with most goals conceded, 27. They were not able to beat even Saint-Etienne the previous weekend. Here, I guess, finally, Marseille needs a convincing victory in the Ligue 1, because in the last games they've been struggling, but they have also a tough game in Europe against Lazio.
Yes, it's true, but Metz is in a very bad moment. They don't won in Marseille since 2004. All the sign go to Marseille. Metz suffer a lot in defensive phase. They receive so many goals. They recover some player like Kouyaté, like Braun, especially his captain. But the situation is not better. In this moment, I think Marseille found a balance, because it's not the really offensive team like the beginning of the season, but they're known to win 1-0 the game. And that one is really important, because the Champions League race this season will be really, really hard in France. And Marseille must to go back to the champions. They're in a very positive streak. 5 games without losing, 3 draw, 2 winning, but maybe there miss something in the last 20 meters. I think there will be found again, that one against Metz. The over 3 goals for that game are really interesting. Consider the profile of the team and the moment of the team. Odds 2.2029.
If someone wants to go, as we are seeing in the web of Oddspedia for the Asian handicap markets, you have to go for Asian handicap minus 1.5 to find good odds for Marseille, odds 2.3, so they have to win for 2 goal difference for you to win the bet, since Olympique Marseille is really favorite. Let's go with the games that is not easy to know who is the favorite, starting with Lorient Brest. Lorient, one of these teams like Angers, that they started the season very well, but they are going through a rough patch. Lorient, they lost 4-0 against Strasbourg, but be careful because at home they are strong. 3 victories, 2 draws this season. And Brest, maybe it was a turning point, that victory against Monaco, and they can eject themselves from the relegation zone, but they are still in the playoff position, only 9 points for them. You see Lorient winning here because the odds are kind of appealing, 2.54.
But Brest is difficult to understand the dimension of Brest. Their draw against Rennes, their draw against Lyon, their one against Monaco, their draw against Lille. They made a very, very good game against Paris Saint-Germain at home. After against the team with the same ambition, they lose a lot of game. I think the classification now is lying about the difference between both teams. Lorient is probably in his worst moment at the season. They received so many goals, and Brest is really positive moment because they won against Monaco at home. Their draw in Lille 1 week before, and their draw against the Reims. 3 games in positive streak. Is the first moment in the season for the Zakarian boys. That one is a special game because it is a derby. They have a lot of rivalities, really strong between both teams, and for that game, I love the draw. The odds are 3.40, and in alternative, I think we can take the risk about a victory of Brest because the odds is interesting too. But I stay with the draw, 3.47.
Also, of course, when you have doubts for this, it's good to go as an alternative for Asian handicap 0 for Brest. So if there is a draw, you get your money back. But if Brest is winning this game, you win your bet. The next one, Nantes Strasbourg, also kind of tough. Both teams have the same points in the middle of the table, 17. But the thing is that Nantes, they are strong at home at the Stade de la Beaujoire. The last 3 games at home, there were victories, but against small teams like Clermont, Troyes, and Brest. And Strasbourg, it's true that they beat Lorient 4-0 the previous weekend, but they have problems when they are traveling. Only 1 victory this season away. It was at Lens, and as I said before, that game was without public. You see Nantes winning, or also the draw is tempting here, 3.42.
Yes, Strasbourg improve a lot. The team play with a shape of play better learning than the beginning. At the beginning, they have a lot of difficulty to understand the shape of play about his new manager. I am curious to watch the Nantes if they can have a reaction, because the losing in Montpellier was really, really bad. and we don't saw the Nantes about the last journey, and there must to have a reaction. But against this Strasbourg, it will be a game really balanced. Really balanced. I saw a draw for that game. The odds are 3.42, and I think Strasbourg can be able to have a draw in La Beaujoire.
A draw. Then again, next game we have Reims. Monaco, they are completely a nightmare for gamblers. You were right that they lost against Brest, but it's a team that is super difficult to predict. Niko Kovac's men is still only the 10th in the table. Away this season, actually, they are very poor. Their only victories came against Troyes and Clermont, and now they are playing against Reims, that they are again in bad form, 4 winless games for them. I'm not sure actually about the Spanish also coach, if he's in danger, Oscar Garcia, because I think, Alain, we didn't expect Reims to be that low in the standings at this point of the season.
No, it's true, but Monaco is better away than at home this season in Ligue 1. Oscar Garcia, I hope, because I know very well him, I hope he will don't have the same result than Saint-Etienne in his first experience in France. But the last game make us thinking about that. Only 1 point in the last 4 games. And that one, for a young team, something is difficult to invert that tendency in psychological way. Is the worst client now for Reims playing against Monaco. The chance is Monaco playing in Europa League this week, but anyway, about that, I think Monaco will be win in Reims for the moment, for the team, for the psychological way, and for the shape of play about both team. Reims, when they found a team who play and who have the possession in his last 30 meters, they suffer a lot. And Monaco known that, can manage that, and I think the odds is so interesting about if we analyze the moment of both team. Monaco winning for me, odds 2.00, and I hope Oscar will go out about this really bad moment.
Back Monaco, Rui Pedro is telling us, as you mentioned, Monaco, they are better away. They are 6th in the standings when they are playing away, 11th when they are playing at home. And thanks also, Rui Pedro, of course, for following us and for loving Ligue and with Alain Valnegri, always. Next game, Saint-Etienne, Clermont. Here, I guess we should be looking at the first victory of the season for Saint-Etienne. This is taking already too long. We are in November, and this is a historic team, and they haven't won a single game. 6 points for them. Claude Puel, as you've said here before, he cannot be sacked because Saint-Etienne, they don't have money to pay him, but the supporters are even chasing him to ask him for resigning. He's still in the job. Alain, we have interesting odds to back Saint-Etienne to win at home, 2.6, although of course it's risky because they haven't won a single game yet this season.
Yes, it's difficult season for Saint-Etienne. It's strange because they play well. If we analyze all the game of Saint-Etienne this season, except the game in Strasbourg, Saint-Etienne is always able to recover the result, to play with passion, with really high rhythm. But after 12 games, they don't win any game, and that one it start to be the difference with the game hub. The team hub will start to be difficult for the green team. Sunday is winning or winning, basically, because Claude Puel, I think Saint-Etienne don't have the money, but if they they don't win this game, he will be lose his job, because the team need a psychological electricity in that vestry. In this moment, Clermont-Ferrand lose last 2 games in Nantes for 1 goal of difference, and Sunday against Marseille they do a very good game. During the summer, they meet each other, because is not a derby, but is both city are near, and Clermont won against Saint-Etienne. But I think I follow to believe in Claude Puel, in Wahib Kazri, because he's the only guy can score for that team for the first victory of Saint-Etienne Sunday. Odds 2.60, and the green will be back for the victory and for fighting to save the category.
Let's hope. We want Saint-Etienne in Ligue 1. 1 victory out of the last 10 games for Clermont after a great start of the season. But this is a must win, as you are saying, for Saint-Etienne, and especially for Claude Puel, if he wants to be employed a little bit more at Saint-Etienne. Next game, Nice Montpellier. Nice second in the standings, beat Angers away, but it's a team that they are way better when they are playing away. They are second in the standing. That's than at home, where sometimes they have problems this season, but they are playing Montpellier in the middle of the table. That away they are poor. They haven't won away this season yet. You expect Nice this time to be reliable at the Rivière?
Yes, Montpellier is Mr. Hyde and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. About the point, they're assuming at home and away only two points away. It's difficult when they travel. Sunday it will be harder, because playing in Nice now is not a gift. Especially in that moment, and with the confidence the team of Galtier is playing right now. I saw Montpellier with a lot of problem to enter in the game. In the first half, they receive a lot of goals when they play away, and Nice is a team start really hard with passion, with rhythm, with high pressure, and Montpellier suffer that. And I think Nice can be able to finish the first half winning, and the odds are interesting. 2.28 to watch Nice winning at the end of first half.
Montpellier, as you said, only 2 points away. Only Saint-Etienne as well with 2 points. They are the 2 worst teams when they are traveling in the Ligue 1. Nice and both teams to score is saying Rui Pedro. Well, Nice odds 1.7. We have to go for Asian handicap if we want good odds for Nice winning at home. And the last game of this match day is a very interesting one, actually. Rennes, Lyon, because Rennes, they are in form. They are 5th now in the standings. They drew against Troyes, but they had 5 consecutive victories before that draw. They are going up and up this season. They were able even PSG are playing at home. You mentioned at the beginning of the season, or after some weeks, that they were the biggest disappointed of the Ligue 1 at the start of the season, but they are now caught up with the good teams, whereas Lyon, when they travel, they have more problems. They only won at La Beaujoire, at Nantes. You see also Rennes giving a headache to Lyon.
But it's emotional game, because Genesio is Olympique Lyonnais guys. He played there. He worked in the academy. He managed the first team during 30 years about his life. Is really special game for the manager of Stade Rennais. Stade Rennais following his historical way without consistency. When do you think the team are able to have big ambition, they lose an easy game, and it's chronicle in Stade de Rennes. But in the best game, in the biggest game, they play really well. We watched that in Europe too against Tottenham, and Sunday. Lyon is true. They suffer a little when they go outside of his home, only 4 points away for the Bows team, and for that game I have difficulty to find who will be win or the draw. I think that we will be watch a lot of goals, over three goals. The odds are 2.12. It's interesting because the shape of play. The style of play about both teams are really offensive, and I think we will be saw a lot of goals in the Route de Lorient Sunday night.
Okay, then goals in the last game, Rennes Lyon, very good one. Actually, Lyon suffering when they travel. Rennes, they are usually strong at home. Then, Alain, everything is done. All 10 games analyzed. Let's go for your ACCA.
My ACCA is first, Lens 3. Signe over 2.5 goals, odds 2.75. Second, OM Metz, Signe over 3 goals, odds 2.29. The third, Saint-Etienne Clermont, Signe 1, odds 2.45. And the last, Stade de Reims, AS Monaco, Signe 2, odds 1.98. The sum of the ACCA is 30.54.
Great, huge ACCA, 30.54.
Maybe with the ACCA, I prefer doing the ACCA of New Zealand rugby player. I think I will be. I bet for that.
It's more aggressive. With this one, we can gain some money with the New Zealand players. For sure, we have fun, and they always win. So there is no money back in New Zealand to win at rugby. Thanks, Alain. Always a pleasure. Now we have international break, but we will be back, of course, with this Ligue. And thank you, everyone, of course, with following with us the Ligue and this video live. You can still leave a comment in the video telling us your predictions and your tips and your opinions about the show and the video. And of course, don't forget, if you enjoy, click on the like, subscribe, and click on the bell to get notifications. Alain, see you soon, and let's hope we see Puel still in the job in a couple of weeks. Bye.
Ciao, Edu.